Good morning. Namaste. Testing the audio and the video. Testing, testing, testing. Good morning. Namaste. Is the audio and video testing? Testing. Namaste. Good morning. We will give a few more minutes for others to join. Thank you for joining early Saturday early morning, 8:30, almost 8:30 in Chicago. I can say 5 more minutes. So we will give 5 more minutes for others to join. In the meantime, you can sit in dhyana, meditative pose, sit in comfortable pose. Yeah, just wait for 5 more minutes. Thank you. నేను మ్యాథ్స్ టెస్ట్ చేసుకుంటా కావాలని ముందుకున్నాను ఐ డోంట్ సరే We will wait for a couple more minutes. You can sit comfortably in dhyana meditative pose. Okay, thank you all for joining. It's 8:30 a.m. in the Saturday morning in Chicago. Thank you all for joining, and hopefully a few more will join in a few more minutes. But we can begin with the breathing, Omkar Pranayam, as well as the prayer. So sit comfortably, arms in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale, full belly inhale. On your exhale, as you pull the abdominal muscles in, as you start chanting the mantra Om, exhale through the mouth. Towards the end of the mantra, you can close your lips, exhale through the nose. Also, you can do the root lock, Mula Bandha. You can pull the rectal muscles up as you begin to exhale, as you begin to chant the Bij mantra Om, Ha, U, So when you say then you close your lips. So do this a few more times, until we get adjusted with these slow, deep inhales and slow, deep exhales, allowing your body to take 8 times more oxygen, allowing your mind to calm down. Excuse me, I apologize for a dry throat. Continue to inhale. Vande Gurunam Charanaruvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavbode Nishreyeshe Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Halahala Moha Shantaye Abhahu Purushakaram Shankha Chakrasidarinam Sahasra Shisham Svetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your arms up, reach up to the ceiling, to the sky. Look towards the sky. Drop your head back. Exhale, slowly drop your arms down. As you relax your neck, chin towards your chest. Inhale, going up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So as you keep your spine straight, bring your left arm up and then place your left arm on your right knee and then right arm up, keeping the spine straight, elongating the spine as you inhale. Support your spine straight with your right hand, index fingers on your back. You're not leaning back, not falling back, just keeping the spine straight without keeping any weight on your right hand, on your fingertips. Just keep elongating your spine on your inhale. On your exhale, deepen the twist. Turn your head back. Bring your right shoulder behind the left. And look through the right corners of the eye. Feel the stretch on your left side of the neck. And relax your shoulder muscles as you deepen in the twist. Inhale, elongate the spine one more time. Exhale, deepen the twist. And look through the right corner of the eye all the way to the 270 degrees. And feel the stretch on your left side of the neck. And relax your shoulder muscles. Slowly come back to the center. Reach up. Place your right hand on your left knee. Keep elongating your spine as you reach up to the sky. Support your spine straight with your left hand, index fingers behind your back. On your exhale, deepening the twist. Turn your head back. Feel the stretch on your right side of the neck. Look through the left corners of the eye. One more time, inhale, elongate the spine, reach towards the sky. Exhale, deepen the twist. Feel the stretch on your right side of the neck muscles. No weight on your left hand behind your back. Just supporting your spine straight. As we're still warming up, bring your arms up, reach up. This time place your left hand, or maybe you could do right hand. So just use me like your mirror image. So keep your left palm on the mat and then extend the opposite side. There's no weight on the left palm on the mat. Just keep stretching on your right side of the body. Turn your head towards the sky. And keep both sit bones on the mat, or on the block, or on the blanket, wherever you're sitting. Keep both sit bones on the mat, and then just keep elongating, arching your right side of the body. Look towards the sky, and there's no weight on the left palm on the mat. Like almost like a crescent moon sitting down. Slowly come back to the center. Place your right hand on the mat. Just keep elongating your spine with your left hand. And then no weight on the right hand on the mat, just arching your spine sideways into crescent moon. Turn your head towards the ceiling. And keep your both sit bones on the mat. Continue Arch your spine, elongate the spine on the left side of the body. Beautiful. We can do it a couple more times. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, stretching. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, stretching to the opposite side. So you do side stretching basically. Inhale, exhale, inhale. As you come, elongating the spine, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we did this side stretch, and now we're going to lean forward, fold forward. As you keep the spine straight and elongated, if necessary, you can change your stance, sitting stance to Japanese style sitting from Indian cross-leg. If that is more comfortable, you can always do that. So also you can sit on the blanket. So that also makes you comfortable. Sit between your heels. If you're changing your stance to Japanese style, make sure you're sitting between your heels. And you can widen the knees as necessary as needed. Bring your arms up, reach up. Arms into Anjali Mudra. Notice your biceps are close to your ears. Spine elongated, neck is elongated. Take a deep inhale. Close your eyes. As you widen the knees, as you slowly lean forward, fold forward, but do not round your spine. Keep the spine straight. As you lean forward, as you place your hands on the mat, as you bring the chin towards your chest, keep the neck and spine in one straight line as you walk your hands forward. This is almost like the child's pose, but sometimes we are actually trying to go into yoga mudra. Keeping the chin towards your chest, forehead towards the mat. Keep that elongation in your spine as you rest, forehead on the mat. And feel the stretch in one straight line from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, including the neck. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. And we are going to open up all the energy channels, three major energy channels along the spine. The center one, hollow canal passing through the spine, is the Sushumna channel. On the left and the right, they spiral around the center one. If you visualize, there is an digit 8, one top of the other. That's how the left starts, and then goes to the right, and then vice versa. Right one starts at the right, but it goes towards the left. So the Ida and the Pingala, these are the two major energy channels spiraling around the sun, almost like the fiber cables. And the energy centers starts at the root chakra at the base of the spine, the first energy center, staying grounded, connected to the earth. Inhale into the root chakra. On your exhale, as you awaken the Kundalini Shakti, spiritual dormant energy, on your exhale, you can chant the Bij mantra Lam, L-A-M, Lam. When you pronounce it, it's two-syllable mantra. When you spell it in English, it's like L-A-M. So Lam, on your exhale, as you awaken that Kundalini Shakti, as you stay grounded, connected, and this vibration has a tendency to awaken that Kundalini Shakti. So on your exhale, chanting one single long exhale, one single long chant. Continue, inhale again, one more time to the root chakra. On your exhale, one single chant, one single exhale. So notice your belly, you're sucking the belly in continuously, gradually, as you exhale, as you chant. One more time, inhale to the root chakra. So when there's no more air to exhale, your belly is all the way in, almost touching the spine. That's when you stop chanting. So the second way of chanting is you can chant multiple times on a single long exhale. It's still a single long exhale. You can chant multiple times, gradually, step by step, but you're not exhaling that many times. It's just one time exhale, but you're gradually chanting step by step. Each step you suck the belly further in and further in and further in. Okay, on your inhale, exhale. Lum, 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 lum. So you have it consciously, mindfully. Each time you chant, you suck the belly in and in and in. Okay, bring your awareness to the second energy chakra, sacral chakra along the spine, Swadhisthana chakra, near the sacrum, couple of inches below the belly button, close to genital organs. Few inches below the belly, close to genital, and this represents the reproductive healing energy. This represents the water. The first one was the earth, and this one represents the water element, which purifies the body in and out. Focus on this second element of the universe, focus on the second chakra. On your inhale, exhaling, connecting with that reproductive healing energy. Chant the Beej mantra VAM, VAM, VAM. Again, it's a two-syllable mantra. First time we will try one single long exhale and one single chant. Second time we can chant multiple times on the single long exhale. VAM. Inhale again. Vam, 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 vam. So when you chant multiple times, each time you bring the belly in and in and in. Now bring your awareness to the third energy chakra near the navel area, which is the Manipura chakra. And this represents our prana, vital living force. This represents the ki, the prana, the chi, and this is where we feel the heat inside our body, the Agni, the inner heat, inner sun at this chakra. As we inhale, as we exhale, chant the Beej mantra Ram, R-A-M, Ram. Ram. As you connected with the heat, visualizing inner sun, inner light at this chakra, inhaling, exhaling, one more time. Ram, 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 Ram. Now bring your awareness to the heart center, Anahata chakra. This represents the wind element, the fourth element, the fourth chakra. And the colors of these chakras are the rainbow colors, from starting at the red, orange, yellow. Now it's the green. Visualize there is a green shining diamond as you connect inside your heart lotus, as you connect with your deepest love and compassion and gratitude inside your heart. As you inhale, open up your lungs to the fullest. On your exhale, chant the Beej mantra Yam, Y-A-M, Yam, Yam. One more time. Yum, 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 yum. Now bring your awareness to the fifth energy chakra, throat chakra.
This is called Vishuddhi Chakra, almost like the sky. It represents the space, the fifth element of the universe. And this represents the Vishuddhi Chakra, which prevents the impurities entering our body. This represents our voice. This represents the purity in our voice, the purity in our whole consciousness. Inhaling through the throat center, exhaling through the throat center. Chant the Bij mantra Hum, H-A-M, Hum. Visualize the color of the sky, the blue. As we inhale through the throat, exhale through the throat, chant the Bij mantra H-A-M, Hum. Hum. One more time, inhale through the throat. Hum. Hum. Now bring your awareness to this sixth energy chakra on the forehead, Ajna chakra. And this is like the third eye, the spiritual eye between our eyebrows on the forehead. When your two physical eyes are closed and you're awakening this third eye, you develop the insight, inner intuition, inner wisdom, and you also develop the foresight as well. So this is very powerful chakra, and it's almost like the window into the spiritual self. Yogis practice meditation focusing on this chakra or the heart chakra, on this chakra most of the times. Focus on the center, you visualize the inner light of this chakra. And the chanting, the mantra is Om, A-U-M, Om. Removing the ignorance, darkness, illusions, delusions in our body as we connect the deeper inner wisdom, inner voice. As we inhale, as we exhale. Now bring your awareness to the highest energy chakra on the crown of the head, Sahasrara chakra. And this is the seventh energy chakra, and you visualize there are 7 colors of the rainbow. And when you ultimately combine all those 7 colors, it becomes the pure white light, the source of all the colors, merges into the final destination. So that's the same thing. The yogis believe we merge into that infinite consciousness where we began our lives. So this is where we feel the union of body, mind, and spirit. Focus on this chakra, visualize each and every one of those 1,000 petals are opening up. Visualize the connection with the universal cosmic self. Visualize the oneness with the whole universe. Focus on the center, only the chant the Bij mantra, third syllable in the Bij mantra, Om, like a humming bee sound. So by now you're extending, opening up all the 3 major energy channels. You're also opening up, trying to open up all the 7 major energy chakras. Slowly walk your hands back as you sit straight. So we're going slow this morning, but it's good to connect with our energy channels, energy chakras. Hopefully you could hear me when I keep talking to the floor. I don't know if you were able to hear me or not. So we stretched the spine sideways, and now we did the forward arching, forward bending. So we're going to do backward. Bring both arms behind, support your spine with your fingertips, and arch your spine backwards. As you lift your heart, no weight on your hands, on your fingertips, just arch your spine, open up your heart, open up your throat, drop your head back. And this is very important because not only you're opening up your heart center, opening up your throat center,
It also notice you have any tightness in your lower back. I do in your lower back, and that's what you're going to relieve in this arching backwards, lifting your heart, opening up your throat. Also release any tension, tightness, any strain, any stress in your lower back muscles. So almost like pelvic tilting. So we're going to do a few more of these in the cat cow. Just lift your heart, open up your throat, drop your head back. It feels really healing practice in this pose.
Just if you have any tightness in the lower back, so come into all fours. Keep the spine and the neck and the everything is in the neutral. Knees are hip distance. Comfortable. Palms are shoulder width apart, right below the shoulders. Spine is in the neutral. But on your inhale, lift your tailbone up,
Lift your head up, arch your spine like you go into cow.
exhale, drop your hips down, drop your spine, lift your heart, lift your spine, arch your chin towards your chest into cat. Suck your belly in, inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Any tightness, any strain in your lower back, this is the time to let go. As you suck your belly in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Do it as many times as you need to. This pelvic tilting, lifting the tailbone up is very, very relaxing, very healing. So keep your left palm on the mat, keep your right knee on the mat. See if you can extend the left leg back, extend your right arm forward, balance on the right knee and the left palm. Take a deep inhale. Also, bring your toes down, extend your heel, kick with the heel behind your back. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bring the right knee, left knee towards your chest. Round your spine as you bring the right elbow to the left knee. Suck your belly in, round your spine like you do in the cat. Now, as you extend your leg up,
Come into cow, kick the leg up to behind your back.
as you exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, suck your belly in, round your belly like you do in the cat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we're still warming up. So keep your both palms back on the mat, both knees on the mat. Now we're going to switch. Keep your left knee on the mat, right palm on the mat. Extend the left arm, extend the right leg. Spine and the right leg and the left arm is in one straight line, including the neck is in one straight line. Keep with the heel, point your toes down. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round the spine. Inhale,
Kick the leg up like you're going to cow.
exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So hopefully that warmed up a little bit, relieved any tension in your lower back. So slowly sit down, back into child's pose. You can relax your shoulder muscles, bring your arms back. You can always come into this child's pose during the asanas practice. Let's rest in the child's pose. So those are very few warm-ups. So we'll do a couple more, and then we stand up and do rest of the asanas practice.
Okay, so today's practice, intention for the practice is the gratitude as we are entering the Thanksgiving week. We just celebrated Diwali. I know with this pandemic, none of us were actually physically meeting, but I think it's good to be safe than sorry. So, celebrate at home, do whatever you can. But this time for gratitude is a good reminder for our practice. Gratitude in Sanskrit is called kritanyata, kritanya. Kritanya is a feeling of not only contentment, feeling of feeling of gratefulness towards the person who was kindful to us, towards whatever things you have, towards the people, towards the things you may have or you may not have, but everything, you're content, you're satisfied with things that are present at this moment, whether it's people in your lives or things in your life, does not matter, but it is the feeling of contentment, feeling of gratitude, the attitude of gratitude is what we're going to practice. So expressing our gratitude in our practice is what we are going to focus on our practice today. So now we're going to do a few more. You can sit comfortably, left knee bent, right leg extended. You can turn your body towards the right. Bring your both arms up, reach up. As you bring the forehead to the knee, chin towards your chest. Still, as I said, still warming up. So just keep listening to your body. If necessary, bend the right knee. Keep the spine straight, chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Feel the stretch in your lower back muscles. Hold on to the right leg big toe with your two index fingers. As you bring the right elbow inside, as you extend your left arm, extend towards your big toe, turn your head, feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Notice I'm closing my eyes, but you don't have to. Just focus on the left side of the head, of the brain, left side on the temple. Keep the elongation on the left side of the body, deep left shoulder above the right. Keep elongation and as well as the gentle twist as you open up your heart. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Forehead back to the knee. And if you want to, you can do a gentle twist this way too. Just keep on stretching. Bring your right hand behind. As you turn your head to the right, as you bring the temple, left side of your temple, on your head towards the right knee. Just a little more, a deepening of your twist. Any tightness in your lower back, listen to that body slow, closely, slow, carefully. Just fold your right knee, extend the left leg. Turn your body towards your left, bring your arms up, reach up. Exhale, slowly. Reach towards your big toes. You know, one side may be harder than the other. For me, this left side is always harder. It's a precondition. Just keep that elongation in the spine as you reach forward as much as you can. If necessary, bend your left knee. Keeping the elongation in the spine is important, not rounding the spine. As you bring the forehead towards your left knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold on to the big toe with your two index fingers. Bring the left elbow inside your left knee. Extend your right arm. And then bring the right arm towards the big toe. And turn your head. Bring the right shoulder above the left. Turn your head. Focus on the right side of the brain. Focus on the elongation on the right side of the brain. And the entire body on the right side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gentle twist, opening up your heart. Complete expansion on the right side of the body. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly bring the forehead back to the knee. Like I said, you can counter pose. You can just hold on to the big left leg with your right hand. Turn your head to the opposite side. Bring your left hand behind. As you turn your head, as you bring the right side of the head, right temple towards your left knee. And release. So we're going to do core warm-ups and then we can stand up. So lie down on your back. It's very comfortable as you bring your arms behind, keep your knees bent, arch your spine. It's almost like a pelvic tilting. It's very gentle massage on your lower back as you lift your tailbone up and down. So feels so good.
relieve any tightness in your lower back, back and forth, back and forth. Imagine there is a cold water in a bowl on your tummy, on your belly. As you lift your tailbone up, visualize the cold water pours onto your face. As you lift your tailbone, because you're tilting the jar or the container that contains the cold water, it pours on your head, on your face, and then slowly bring the tailbone down. So just do that a few more times until you massage your lower back. And you can also do like a small, gentle lower back twist. It's like windshield wipers. Left knee to the right foot, and then just bring the right knee to the ground, almost. So windshield wipers, right knee to the left foot. Notice you're twisting as you bring the knee, relieving any tension, any tightness in your lower back. You're keeping both shoulders on the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, so slowly settle down in the middle. So see if you can extend your left leg up all the way up. You can interlock your hands behind your left thigh. Keep the tailbone on the mat. Keep the spine straight on the mat. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, see if you can bring the knee. Actually, yeah, you can bring the head towards the knee or knee towards the head. Just keep on extending, elongating as you're coming up. The focus is not just the leg and the head. The focus is actually your core. You're actually engaging your core muscles as you bring the head towards the knee, as you pull the leg towards your head. The focus is on your core muscles. So bring the hands down all the way, head down. Keep the leg where it is. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bring the head to the knee. Engage your core muscles. Slowly bring your head down. Take a deep inhale. On my counts, exhales, and then bring the head towards the knee. And between my counts, bring the head down. Take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to switch. Keep the left knee bent again on the mat. Now extend the right leg. Hold on to the interlocking hands behind your knee, behind your thigh. And then trying to bring the knee towards right leg towards your head. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bring the head to knee. And then engage your core muscles. Bring your head down. Take a deep inhale. So don't focus on just the leg and the head. Focus on your core muscles. So bring the leg towards your head. Take a deep inhale. On my counts, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is very simple, right? It's because you have a support of the ground, the entire spine is resting on the mat. It's easier to focus on your core muscles. So you have the support of the back, support of the spine. So we're more engaged focusing on your core muscles. So that's simple. So we're going to do a quick yogic bicycling. So extending one leg, folding one knee to the chest like this, and then we switch back and forth, back and forth. As you hug your knee to the chest, chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Notice it's dynamic. You're adding a movement in your breath, movement in your engagement in your core muscles. Also, if you have any tightness in your thighs or inner thighs, we will do that next one. Just bring your hands behind, interlock your hands behind your head, like you now passing here, right? Just pulling one knee to the chest, opposite leg extended, and the opposite elbow touches the knee close to the chest. Take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just reminding you, the focus is not the head, not the legs. Focus is your core muscles. Second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Both legs on the mat. Extend your arms behind your head, almost like you're waking up in the morning. Arch your spine. You can whip your hips back and forth like rock your hips back and forth sideways. This is almost like making a milkshake. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Now we can keep the right leg extended. Like I said, we're going to open up your hips as well. Keep the right leg extended. See if you can bend your left knee and bring the left knee to the sideways. With your support of your hand, just gently press your left knee towards the ground. You can just open up any tightness in your hip muscles or lower back muscles. Also, you can pull the left knee towards the opposite side of the body, deepening the twist as you extend the elbows. Try to keep notice your left shoulder is not resting on the mat here, but the goal is to actually keep pressing the left shoulder to the mat. So what we can do is just pull the left knee towards your chest. Give yourself a really tight hug with your right hand wrapping around your left knee, and now pull the left knee towards the ground. Notice your left shoulder is on the mat. Now both shoulders are on the mat as you press your left knee to the ground. The focus is not just the shoulders or the legs, the focus is actually the lower back. The twist in your lower back, relieve any tightness, any strain, any stress in your lower back. So do the opposite side. Extend the left leg, fold the right knee, hug your right knee. First of all, make sure you can open up your right thigh towards the ground, to the right side. It's very easy, very simple. If you have no issues with any tightness in your inner thighs. I have a tightness on my left inner thigh, but not on the right inner thigh. So this is the time to discover what is going on inside your body. So now hug your right knee to the chest. Keep the left leg extended. Wrap your left arm around your right knee, and then pull the right knee towards the opposite side. Notice you can keep both shoulders on the mat. Right shoulder on the mat too. As you pull the right knee towards the left side. Keep engaging the left leg on the mat too. And the focus is not the legs or the shoulders. The focus is actually really on the lower back. And as you're adding a gentle twist, opening up any strain, any stress in your lower back muscles. So that's what it is. Actually relieves any tightness, any strain in the lower back muscles. So now give yourself finally both knees bent. Hug both knees to the chest. You can wrap both arms around it traditionally, or you can pull both knees separately with support of each hand towards the chest. Traditionally, to wrap both arms around it, keeping the tailbone down. Give yourself a really tight hug, and then chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knees. When you do the chin lock, no more inhales, no more exhales. And you relieve the throat lock, bring the head down. It's as simple as that, but it is very hard. Giving yourself a really tight hug, massaging your lower back. Okay, so with that, we can stand up slowly. Bring your arms back. First come into Navasana here. And use a belly breath. You can come up as high as you can. You don't have to go into full boat pose. But if you want to go into full boat pose, you can. Or you can just bend the knees, whatever works for you. But focus is on your core muscles. Deep inhale, deep exhale. like Bastrika. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale, belly breathing. Which purifies our body, engages our core. One more time, second round. Release slowly. So with that, we did few warm-ups. Now we're going to do stand up and do some salutations and the rest of the class. It took us a long time to finish the warm-ups. So that's very important. If we cannot skip the warm-ups, and so now the rest of the class is just simple expression of our gratitude. Stand up is come to the front of the mat. Maybe even more for me, so you can see me. Palms in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reach up, ekam. Arch back, open up your throat. Keep your biceps close to your side of the head, close to your ears. Exhale slowly, dvi, into Uttanasana. Feel free to bend your knees. Feel free to keep your chest on your thighs, fingertips right next to your feet, forehead towards the knees. Engage your sacrum. Inhale halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, training. Spine in the neutral, neck is in the neutral. Place your hands on your shins. One straight line from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And on the next time, we will do Chaturanga or Ashtanga. Slowly fold forward into Uttanasana. Place your palms on the mat. Step back or walk back all the way into plank. And then push into Chaturanga or Ashtanga, all in one count. 4 limbs or 8 limbs pose. Your choice. If you want to do 8 limbs, knees on the mat, soften the elbows, hips stay up, chin towards your chest, elbows right next to the body. But if you're doing Chaturanga, just 4 limbs pose, engage your core, engage your spine and the legs, just soften the elbows, bring the body hovering over the ground. Your choice. Inhale, Pancha into up dog. Knees off the ground, palms resting on the mat. Your weight is on your tops of the feet. Relax your shoulder muscles. Exhale into down dog. Pull your hips high. Into the down dog. And this is the shot. And here we're going to stay here for a few cycles of breath. As you lift your tailbone high, focus on your Dharana, Vristi, and the alignment. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Deep resting pose in the down dog. Now slowly bring the right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand into lunge. Head up. You can also do the Anjaneya Asana. Left knee on the mat. Come up all the way up. Like a deep surrendering, yielding, bowing pose. Deepening the back bend, lifting your heart, opening up your throat, like offering, expressing your gratitude in this pose. Anjaneya Asana. You can also open up your arms, fingertips back on the mat. Step forward, fold forward. Asta, back to Uttanasana. Just on your thighs. And prepare to do all the way up, back into Urdhva Hastasana, Nava. Deepening the back bend, arching your spine back, opening up your throat, arms back to the head center. Close your eyes, come into mountain pose. Into the equanimous state of mind, close your eyes. Feel the 4 corners of the feet. Feel the groundedness, connection, the support that we always get. And we take it for granted.
But here is the time to express how many of us are actually standing tall on all four corners of the feet. So consolidation A again, second time, palms to the heart. Prepare to do consol, like as you lift up, inhale, ekam, arch back. 3, exhale,
Uttanasana, chest on your thighs. 3, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, walk back or jump back into plank and push into Chaturanga or Astanga. Pancha, inhale into up dog.
relax your shoulder muscles, knees off the ground.
Shat, exhale into down dog. And stay here for a few cycles of breath as you lift your tailbone high. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Focus on dharana, drishti, in the alignment. Drishti is gauge, where you're looking inwardly, or focus on one nabi, or focus on your nabi, one energy center. Focus on the alignment. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. And prepare to do lunge on the left side, lift the left leg up to the sky. Sapta, lunge on the left, step inside your left hand. This is also a good hip opener. You can keep the right knee on the mat and going into Anjaneya Asana.
All the way up, reach up, deepening the back bend, and into the deepening of expression of the gratitude. Gratitude of the health, gratitude of the family, gratitude of whatever that is present at this moment. Fingertips back on the mat, Asta.
Step inside, step with the right leg forward, back to Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs, and prepare to come into
Urdhva Hastasana, all the way up, Nava. Keep your head squeeze between your both biceps and deepen the back bend. Keep your hips forward. Palms back to the heart. Back to mountain pose. Samasthiti, close your eyes. So those are 2 consolidation A's. We're going to do a couple more consolidation B's. This time, palms into Anjali Mudra. Ekam. Sit or squat into a chair pose. Shift the weight to the heels. Lift your toes. Knees right above the toes. You're almost like sitting into an imaginary chair, keeping the spine straight. 3,
exhale into Uttanasana. Feel free to keep your chest on your thighs. Feel free to bend your knees. Engage your core, engage your sacrum. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana, Trini. This Ardha Uttanasana is a very deep relaxation pose for me because the Uttanasana itself is a very challenging pose. This is in between. It's a very deep relaxation pose. Okay, on your exhale, step back, walk back, Chatwari into plank, push into Chaturanga or Astanga. Pancha, inhale to up dog.
relax your shoulder muscles.
Push your palms onto the mat, come into the down dog. Shut. We're not going to stay here too long. Just prepare to go into warrior 1 on the right. Bring the right leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Step inside your right hand. And then keep the left toes, left heel on the mat, toes turned into pigeon toes.
Coming into warrior 1. Notice your hips are square, shoulders are square. Hips facing forward, shoulders facing forward. You can add a deep in the back bend. You can join your palms into Anjali Mudra if you wish, or you can palms facing each other. Front knee is bent, front knee is right above the toes, the thigh parallel to the ground. Back leg is straight. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Like imagine your both feet are on a separate railroad tracks, and it's a deep
back bend as well. So fingertips back on the mat, step back into plank, and push into chaturanga. Now inhale into up dog. Relax your shoulder muscles. Dasha, exhale into down dog. Stay here for 1 or 2 deep, full cycles of breath and prepare to go into warrior one on the left. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And notice your hips are square. Notice your heel goes to the ground, toes turn to pigeon toes. Imagine both legs are separated into a track. Back leg is straight. Front knee is bent. Warrior one on the left. Ekadisha. Deep in the back bend, lift your heart. Arms facing each other. Inhale. Exhale. Focus on the expression of the gratitude. Deep inhalations and the deep exhalations. Fingertips back on the mat. Dwadasha, step back into plank, push into chaturanga. Triyodasha, inhale into up dog. Relax your shoulder muscles. Chaturdasha, back to down dog. And this is the last down dog in consolidation B. So stay here for a few cycles of breath. Ujjayi breathing is the best pranayama you can do as you're resting. Inhaling through the throat, exhaling through the throat, like Ujjayi breathing. Now prepare to step forward. Right leg up. You can one leg at a time or both legs jump into Uttanasana. Panchadasa. Shodasa. We do Ardha Uttanasana. Actually, we come into first Ardha Uttanasana and then next Uttanasana. And now it's easy to take off all the way up, back to the chair pose. Knees right above the toes. This is the beginning and the ending pose in the consolidation B. Arms back to the heart. I don't know if I need to adjust. I don't know if you could see me. Hope you can see me now. All right. So the second consolidation B. Arms into Anjali Mudra. Ekam. Sitting stance, chair pose. Deep inhale. Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Just on the thighs. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Chatwari, walk back or jump back into plank and push into Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Shat, exhale into down dog. So we're going to prepare to go into warrior one on the right. Right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand and keep the back foot, left foot on the ground as you come into warrior one. Front knee is bent, thigh parallel to the ground. And back to the Chaturanga. Step back with the right foot. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Nava, inhale into up dog. Dasha, inhale into, or exhale into down dog. Once you're here, prepare to do warrior one on the left. Left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. Back foot on the toes. Toes turn to pigeon toes. Back heel on the mat. Come into warrior one. Ekadasha. Dwadasha. Step back into plank. Push into Chaturanga. Triyodasha. Inhale into up dog. Chaturdasha. Inhale into. Exhale into down dog. Now here is the last down dog in the consolidation B. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Enjoy breathing. And whenever you're ready, look between your hands, walk forward or jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. Ancha Dasa. Show Dasa Uttanasana. All the way up, Saptadasha. Back to chair pose. And that's the end of consolidation B. Arms to the heart center, back to mountain pose, back to Samasthiti. Hope you can see me, still see me. So those are a couple of consolidation A's, a couple of consolidation B's. Now we're going to do some standing asanas. So make sure we have it. If you like to, you can widen the feet, use a mat. We're going to do a couple of forward bends here. Place your hands on your hips. Take a deep inhale. As we exhale, fold forward. Trying to bring the head between your feet. Spine straight line. You can slide your fingers towards the edges of the foot as you bring the head between your feet. Here is the easier way to do. Use a block. Our head may not be touching the ground here today, so use a block. Maybe you can rest your head on the block. But trying to keep the spine straight is the goal here. You can still keep your hands on your hips, but try not to round your spine. Even if your head doesn't touch the mat, just try to bring it between your feet. Allow the gravity to do deepening the forward bend, keeping the spine straight, head towards the block between your feet. Try not to round your spine. If necessary, reach for the edges of the feet, the outer edges of the feet with your hands, and deepen the forward bend. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, deepen the forward bend until your head rests on the block, around the ground. Stay here for a couple of seconds of breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come halfway up. Don't stand up all of a sudden. Slowly stand up. Okay, that's just a wide leg forward bend. We do one more wide leg forward bend. This time we're going to interlock our fingers. Press your palms into each other if possible. But more importantly, extend the elbows. So even if you're not able to press your palms into each other, if necessary, extend the elbows this way or this way, but keep the elbows straight. Elbows straight, even if you're not able to press your palms into each other. So interlock your hands behind your back. Initially, you may want to press your palms into each other, extend the elbows, take a moment here. Notice your shoulder blades are come together as you extend the elbows. Take a moment here, take all the time you need to as you extend the elbows. If that means you need to separate your palms, that's okay. Just keep the elbows straight. Bring the shoulder blades together. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, forward bend. Allow the gravity to do the most of the work. Keep the head between your feet, spine in a straight line. And as you extend your elbows, extend your arms towards the ceiling as you bring the head onto the block between your feet. One more time. Inhale, come halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. As you bring the arms all the way up to the ceiling, as you bring the head towards the block between your feet. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And slowly come halfway up. Don't stand up all of a sudden. Slowly come halfway up. And slowly stand up. Okay, just notice that's just straightening the elbows itself is an important part of this warm up. You can call it warm up or you can call it wide leg forward bend, but it's the work is here, extending the elbows, not just fold forwarding it. Just keeping the elbows straight is the way fun begins. So keep your feet together. Now we can do one leg balancing poses, couple of one leg balancing poses. Shift the weight to the left foot, fold your right knee,
You can hold on to the big toe with your two index fingers. And once you're steady, focused, engaging your core muscles, engaging your kneecap, you visualize there is a deep rootedness in the left foot, grounded into the earth all the way. And now when you're balanced like so well on that left foot, that's when you can prepare to extend the right foot. If you're not able to balance it, just stay here. Just enjoy the balance, evenness, and one leg balancing pose. But if you're ready to go to the next step, you can extend the leg to the side. You're using your left arm as a counter pose. So you notice when I'm losing balance, I'm always coming back to the neutral, coming back to my center line. So when I'm ready, I can extend the leg. It's going away from the center line, so that's when you become unbalanced. But if you're unbalanced, you can always come back to the center line. Then you're not going to lose the balance. Slowly release the leg. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Now shift the weight to the right foot completely. Notice your right foot is deeply planted, rooted into the ground. Engage your core muscles. Engage your kneecap, tightly lifted up. Now fold your left knee. Notice I try to stay close to the center line, then you're balanced. Now hold on to the big toe. So it's equally important to stay balanced as well as stay extending, stretching outwardly from the center line. So it's a harmony between centrifugal and centripetal forces. Like one force is going away from the center line, one force is staying close to the center line. So it's a harmony between those two forces. So when you're very well balanced, extend the leg towards the outrage. But if you lose balance, fold the knee, come back to close to the center line. So you're not going to lose balance. Focus on your core. One more time, deep inhale, extend the leg to the sideways. Use the other arm for counterbalance. Stay here for a couple seconds of breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Yeah, it's always coming back to the center line is important. Release. Same principle when you do the tree pose, same thing. When you do any one leg balances, it's the same principle. Focus on your center line, focus on your core muscles, then you are going to be staying balanced. So it applies to every one leg balancing poses, that principle. Okay, we'll do a couple more one leg balancing poses. So we can start with the tree, simplest, one leg balancing. Keep the weight on the left foot, right foot inside. If you lose balance, you can go step by step. You can keep the toes on the mat, heel touching your left shin, or you can keep it on the left shin, or you can keep it above the knee into the inner thigh of the left foot. Your choice, whatever works for you. And stay very close to the center line, focus on your core muscles. And when you think you can let go, the right, hand on the right foot, bring your palms to the Anjali Mudra. And notice your knee is pointing sideways, not to the front. If my leg is slipping, just I'm keeping below the knee. As you bring the arms up into the tree pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can also join your palms open up your palms like a lotus flower. You can also open up your hands like branches of the tree. Stay balanced. Focus is on your core, on the roots of the tree that's deeply grounded. Palms back into Anjali Mudra, back to the heart center. And release the right leg. Now we're going to do tree on the other side. Shift the weight to the right foot. Stay close to the center line as you bend the left knee. Pointing the left knee to the sideways. Keep it above the knee or below the knee. And staying grounded, connected to the roots, connected with the core. It's the same principle, right? Unless the roots are strong, the tree will not be strong. So you can keep the left foot above the knee or below the knee as you raise your palms up into the tree. Palms into lotus, or open up your arms like branches. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale.
Even in the simple poses tree, you can express gratitude. Sage Bhagirath meditated in this pose for 7 years, standing on one leg like this. So it's a deep offering of prayers, offering and expression of the gratitude even in this tree pose. Comes back into Anjali Mudra and then release. Okay, so now we do one more one-leg balancing poses, one or two more one-leg balancing standing poses. So come into chair pose like we did in the consolidation B. Knees above the toes, shift the weight to the left foot. Now lift the right foot up. It's a one-leg sitting stance. Now wrap your right leg over the left. Try not to leave any space between these thighs. They're very tightly wrapped, right leg over the left. If you can do double wrap, it's great. And then wrap your left arm below the left, the right arm below the left. It's like a Garudasana. Sit on one leg chair pose. You can, once your arms are wrapped up, you can lift your elbows to the shoulder level. Keep the spine straight in the one leg sitting stance in the Garudasana. Look at the other side of the mountain with the sharp eagle eyes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly come back into the one leg chair pose and back to the chair pose. And stand up. If you want to take a small break here, you can press your hips forward and deepen the back bend. We'll do one more one leg chair pose, which is the Garudasana. Make sure your heart is beating well, breath is normal. Now shift the weight to the, first of all, come into chair pose. Shift the weight to the right foot. Now lift the left knee up, wrap your left leg over the right, no space between these thighs. Like as you balance, focus on your center line, focus on your core muscles, focus on the leg that's deeply planted, and then wrap your left leg below the left arm, below the right arm. Wrap your arms into Garudasana, eagle pose. In one leg chair pose, keep the spine straight, lift your elbows to the shoulder level. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And release. Back to the chair pose. And then stand up. You can do a small back bend. Yes. Always come back to the center line, then you will be okay. We'll do a couple more one leg balancing poses, and then we do some warrior sequences. During that, also we will do some one leg balancing. Okay, next one leg balancing is Natarajasana. It's one of my favorite ones. Shift the weight to the left foot, fold your right knee, go down to the ankle from inside. Notice my thumb facing back, palm facing out. The inner forearm is also facing out, not this way, this way. So hold on to the ankle from inside. Focus on the left leg on the mat, left arm up, take a deep inhale. On your exhale, just put the leg towards the ceiling, kicking the leg high, opening up your right hip, opening up your right knee, extending the right knee. You lean forward just enough to balance. Focus is not even leaning forward. The focus is kicking the leg high, extending the knee, balancing on the left foot, staying close to the center line, focusing on your core. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If any time you lose balance, come back to center line. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Focus on your drishti and release. I haven't done this pose in a while, so arms into Anjali Mudra, out of the dance pose. On the other side. Shift the weight to the right foot. Balance on the right palm out, thumb facing out, palms facing away from you, inner forearm. Now pull your left knee, shift the weight to the right foot.
Hold on to the ankle from inside. Right arm up. Take a deep inhale. Stay close to the center line as you extend your left leg towards the ceiling. Extend the left knee towards the ceiling. You counterbalance, you lean forward. But focus is not on leaning forward. Focus is on extending the leg, extending the knee. Focus is on the roots of the right foot on the ground. Focus is on your core. Focus is on your right kneecap. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Natarajasana, release, slowly release. Do a counter pose. So we did few one leg balances. Now we can do a warrior sequence where we can do some more, one or two more one leg balances in that. So use your mat. Make sure. Yes. I'm going to turn this way first. But you can always look at me, and I may not be looking at you, but you can always look at me. And correct you pose this as you need to. Come to the front of the mat. Imagine your legs are hip distance apart, like in a separate railroad track. Like you step back with the left foot. Coming into warrior one on the right side. Right knee is bent, back leg is straight. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Immediately you shift the weight to the right foot and then lift the left leg up into flying warrior, like one of the one leg balancing poses. Keep the weight on the right foot. Keep the left leg at hips height. The spine on the left leg is in a straight line. Use your arms like flying wings of the flying warrior. Your balance is on one leg. Stay close to the center line. The spine on the left leg is in a straight line, horizontal to the ground. Arms in the Anjali Mudra. If you are not challenged enough, now we will go into warrior three. Extend your arms all the way forward into warrior three. Keep the spine, do not drop the left leg down. Keep the spine and let in a straight line. And back to flying warrior. And back to warrior one. And release. Step forward. See how fun it is? So keep your hips, push your hips forward as you deepen the back mat. Again, do the same thing on the other side before we do a few more. We're not doing it as a sequence, but we're doing it as individual one leg balancing poses. Just count the balance. Make sure your heartbeat is normal, breath rate is normal, pulse rate is normal. Relax your breath. Do the belly breathing. Unless I tell you otherwise, always belly breathing. Okay, prepare to do warrior one on the other side. To the front of the mat. This time I'm going to step back with the right foot so that I'm going to do warrior one on the left side. Step back with the right. Notice your legs are still hip distance apart. On a separate little track, front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can join your palms into Anjali Mudra, or you can also open up your arms like flying warrior. Lift the right leg up, shift the weight to the left foot. Spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Inhale, exhale. If you lose balance, like I'm losing balance here, always stay close to the center line. Focus on the roots of the left foot, focus on the kneecap, focus on your core, you will be okay. Keep the spine and the right leg is horizontal to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Extend your palms into warrior three. Still do not drop your right leg down. If you want to come back to warrior three, you can always come back to warrior three. It's a lot easier than the warrior three. And step back into warrior one. Release. Notice it's as simple as these postures are really decently challenging enough so that you can stay healthy, stay focused, stay vibrant, stay dynamic, and it improves your immunity levels. It improves any resistance to the foreign, whether it is mentally, physically, or emotionally. You will stay healthy and happy, content, more importantly, grateful. Okay, we'll do one more. Which one is another one leg balancing pose? I kind of say this is one of my favorite as well, which is Ardha Chandrasana. So you can come to the front of the mat. Use the block here, it's very helpful. Notice your legs are hip distance apart comfortably. Now slowly lift the left leg up. Use the block, almost like this is the flying warrior, but notice our hips are not parallel. Now this time we're going to lift the left hip above the right hip. There's no weight on the hand on the block, but this is the Ardha Chandrasana here. Notice your hips are open. Left hip is above the right hip. You're balancing on the right leg. You look down for the balance, but there's really no weight on the block here. The spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Left arm up. You can also bring the left arm behind your back as you lift the left shoulder above the right. It's the hip opening, shoulder opening, heart opening in the Ardha Chandrasana. It's different from flying warrior or warrior 3. It's you're opening up your heart, opening up your shoulders, opening up your hips as you balance on the one leg. Keep the spine and the left leg is in a straight line. And here you can also do counter pose, which is the Ardha Chandrasana here. But here, when you do this reverse half moon, your hips are parallel to the ground again. I'm losing balance here as I'm talking, so it's important to stay close to the center line. Smile when you fall, smile and get back, and don't give up. So that's just the Ardha Chandrasana, reverse half moon. We can do the same thing on the other side. Connect with your breath. So it's almost like the flying warrior, but it is not exactly like flying warrior because you're opening up your shoulders, opening up your hips, opening up your heart. As you extend your right leg, stay balanced on the left foot, no weight on the hands on the block. Keep the spine on the right leg is in a straight line. Stay focused on the center line, focused on your core. Inhale, exhale. The right shoulder is above the left, right hip is above the left hip into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you are balanced here, I also lost balance, but you can also do counter half moon. You can do counter half moon pose, like reverse half moon pose. That's right. Again, hold on. Right arm comes close to the block. As you keep the right leg still extended, spine and the right leg is in an extended state. Palms in the Anjali Mudra and release. So that's the half moon and the reverse half moon. Don't be shy. Nobody's judging you. If you fall, just get back. Stay close to the center line. It does not matter how many times you fall, as long as you get up one more time. Okay? So with that, we will do one other standing asana, maybe. What else? We can do side angle poses on the triangle poses. Widen your feet again. Turn your right foot out. Extend your arms. Reach forward. Bring the right arm down. Left arm up. Simple triangle pose. Use the block. Notice your shoulders are aligned, hips are aligned. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the right foot and the left inner arch of the left foot is in one straight line. It's in other words, both legs are on the same railroad track, not like the warrior one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Triangle pose. A deep heart opening, deep shoulder stance, shoulders opening, hips opening. Any tightness in your lower back, this is time to let go. And now reverse triangle.
revolve triangle, same principle. You can narrow the distance between the feet as you bring the left hand towards the block, there's the right hand up. Notice both feet around the mat here. We can always modify it later, but right now this is a traditional revolve triangle pose. Keep the shoulders aligned as the right arm comes up. You can wrap the right arm behind as you bring the right shoulder above the left. There you go. That's the revolved triangle pose. But if you want to do the side angle pose, same principle again as a triangle. Widen your feet, but this time we're going to bend the knee, front knee. This is the side angle pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Notice your hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked on one up on the other. And then bring the left arm towards the block and do reverse side angle pose. Revolve side angle pose. Notice I'm going to lift my heel this time of the left foot. I'm going to lift my heel as I'm going into revolve side angle pose. Back to the side angle pose. Now this time we're going to go into warrior two. Look into the middle line of your right foot, right hand fingertip. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and do reverse warrior. Still the front knee is still bent. Back to warrior two. And release. Again, do the same thing on the opposite side. Hope you're all with me now. Turn your left foot out, right foot in, preparing to go into triangle pose. Notice your legs are on the same railroad track. Both are on the same railroad track. Shoulders aligned, reach forward, and bring the left arm towards the ground. Use a block. Don't sacrifice alignment just to touch the ground. So use a block. So shoulders aligned, hips aligned. The right shoulder is stacking on top of the left. Right hip is above the left. I don't know about you, but even in as simple as this triangle pose is very healing. Any tightness in your lower back, it gets adjusted. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So reverse half moon, same principle, but you can narrow the distance between the feet as you keep both feet on the mat. Bring the right arm towards the block, left arm up, and the reverse revolve triangle. Both knees are straight, both legs are straight, both feet are on the mat. That's the difference here. As you go into revolve half moon pose, then back to triangle pose, and slowly come up. Now we're going to do side angle pose and revolve side angle pose on the warrior two. That pretty much concludes our standing asanas for today. And then we will go into some inversions and back bends. That's it. So keep the left toes out, bend the front knee, side angle. Your legs are still on the same railroad track. Front left knee is bent. Right shoulder is stacked on top of the left. Right hip is stacked on top of the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, wrap your right arm behind. You can also do side angle, revolve side angle pose. In the process, you may want to lift your heel. You may want to, that's okay, just lift the heel. As you're going into revolve side angle pose. And back to side angle pose. Keep the heel back on the mat. And then back to warrior two. Front knee is still bent. Look towards your middle finger of your left palm, left middle finger. Inhale, exhale, like surfing on the ocean. Inhale, exhale. Front knee is still bent. Left palm up, reverse warrior. And back up, release. Okay, so those are few standing asanas, and then we will go into, let me check the time. We're doing good with the time. We can do one more back bend, standing back bends, and then we will go into floor. Okay, we will go on to floor. So this one is the
wild thing. It's a beautiful one-legged balancing as well as a deep heart opening, a deep back bend. It's combination of multiple things: back bend, inversion, heart opening, all three, and one leg balancing, all four in one pose is wild thing. It's a beautiful pose, and you can all do it. We have done it almost in every of my classes in the temple, so we can do it. So coming to down dog. Lift your tailbone high. Now it's a one leg balancing pose. So bring the left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Open up your left knee, bend your left knee, open up your left hip, look underneath your left armpit. So you notice your hips are stacked one on one top of the other, left hip on top of the right hip. Shift the weight to the right foot and the right palm. No weight on the left palm. Slowly pivot on the standing leg, ball of the standing foot. Allow the left foot touch the ground, but no weight shifts to the left foot. Only the big toe touches the mat. And then push your hips high. You're balancing on one leg and one arm. It's a deep heart opening, deep back bend, and it's also one leg balancing pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. No weight on the left foot or big toe touching the mat. Keep pushing your hips high towards the sky. Keep the right leg straight on the mat. Back to 3-leg down dog. And then lower the legs down, back to down dog, and take a child's pose before we switch. Do the other side. So back to down dog. This time we're going to lift the right leg up to the sky into 3-leg down dog. Make sure you're very well balanced on the left foot, on the left arm. Slowly lift the right leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Follow your stacks, right leg on top of the right hip, on top of the left hip. Shift with the weight to one leg and one arm, no weight on the right hand. Pivot on the standing foot. Push your hips high. There's no weight shifts to the right foot, big toe touching the mat. Keep pushing your hips high. Inhale, exhale. Notice your left leg is straight. Both hips are facing ceiling. Deepening the back bend, opening up your heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to 3-leg down dog. And back to child's pose. So we're coming close to end of standing asana. So now we will do one arm balances, which is side plank, and then we lie down on the back, on the tummy, finish up with the rest of the asanas. So coming to plank, regular plank. Stack your right hip on top of the left hip. Stack your right leg on top of the left hand. Right foot on top of the left foot. Shift the weight to the left arm. Side plank on the left. Keep pushing your hip high. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just enough to balance here. The focus is on your arm strength. More importantly, your inner strength. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the plank. And take a child's pose before we switch to the opposite side.
So why expressing gratitude is so important? Why do we care? People who have the attitude of gratitude can overcome any difficulties, whether it is circumstantial, in their personal, or in the community. They can overcome the hardships very easily with that positive attitude of gratitude. That's why it's so important for ladies. Um, Does not matter what hardships we go through, we can overcome them with that expression of the gratitude. How do we practice gratitude? The three ways you can practice. One is you can write a gratitude journal, write down what are you thankful for. Also, pick three things every day that you're thankful for, whether it is in your prayer or in your meditation. There's a couple of ways you can practice gratitude, and also practice rituals of gratitude, offering prayers and expressions. Even the Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, is a great reminder how we can practice gratitude. Okay, so let's do the arm balance on the right, back to the plank. Shift the weight to the right palm, stack your left leg on top of the right. Same lying on the opposite side. Inhale, exhale, keep your hips high. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you drop both palms back to the regular plank and back to the child's pose. So with that, I think we can go on to do some few back bends and then inversions. So one last time, back to the down dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Fold your right knee, pull the right knee forward, place it behind the right palm. Open up your right hip as wide as you can. So right knee comes to the right edge of the mat. Keep that left leg extended into the half pigeon pose. Shift the weight, pull the weight, push into the right hip. Open up your right hip. Let's bring the forehead on the mat. Stay here in this half pigeon pose. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Back to down dog. Prepare to go into half pigeon on the other side. Now lift the left leg up to the sky, three leg down dog. Fold your left knee, pull the left knee forward, place it behind the left palm. Open up your left hip as wide as you can. The left shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. Keep pushing your body weight onto the left hip. There should be no pain on your knee. Keep the forehead on the mat. And stay here for a few breaths, few cycles of breath. It opens up your hip so deeply. It's almost like a healing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Like I told you, I have a very tight inner thigh, left inner thigh. This helps really heal that.
almost like yoga. So slowly come up. Now we're going to do back bends. So just extend your both legs, lie down on your tummy, put it on the mat, open up your wings, arms like wings, and going into the Shalabhasana. Lift your toes, lift your hips, chest up, thighs up, hips up, everything up except your belly button. Point your toes like you're skydiving in the sky. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can interlock hands, extend your elbows as you bring your shoulder blades together in the Shalabhasana, and release. And you can rest in Makarasana before we do next inversion or next back bend. Next back bend is the Dhanurasana. You can bend both knees like we did in the Nataraja Asana, but this time we're going to bend both knees. You can reach for the ankles from outside. And imagine your arms are like strings attached on both ends of the bow. Take a deep inhale. On your inhale, keep your legs into your arms. Arch your body into the bow pose. Stay here. Few seconds of breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. And rest in Makrasana. Crocodile pose. Use the second time, Dhanurasana. Bend the knees, hold on to the ankles. Inhale. As you kick your legs into your arms, arch your entire body, lift your body up into Dhanurasana. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Rest. The next one is the vinyasas, kind of inversions. Lie down on your back. Keep your knees up. Entire spine resting on your mat. And prepare to going into the bridge. And then we will go into full wheel. You can use a block if that helps you. You can use a block as you lift your hips high, support your hips. With a block underneath the bridge. Lift your heart higher than the brain. Circulates the blood to the brain using the gravity. So the shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Those who advance students, you don't need to block. You can support the bridge with the elbows underneath. You're welcome to do that. Then you can lift one leg up. You can lift both legs up. If that is possible. My legs up the wall. And back to bridge. And those who like to do full wheel, you can do full wheel. Others, stay in the bridge. If you like to do full wheel, place your palms on the mat. elbows facing up. Push the mat with your palms as you lift your head. Keep the head between your palms and then push your hips high, going into the full wheel, like this. And then once you're in the full wheel, extend the elbows. If you want to come back to the bridge, you can always come back to the bridge. It's a great inversion, great back bend. So we will do second time, the full wheel. Make sure you're on the mat here. If you're not on the mat, it's very tough. If your palms are not on the mat, it's very tough. If your palms will be sloping, it's very tough. So make sure your entire body is on the mat before you do the full wheel. Start from the bridge. You can do, advanced students can go into full wheel, others can stay in the bridge. Place your palms on the mat, elbows facing up. And then whenever you're ready, push the mat with your palms as you lift your hips high, going into the full wheel. And then extend the elbows. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. Then come back to bridge whenever you're ready. And you can do legs up the wall, or you can completely lower your hips down. So that's pretty much almost the last but not least important one is the Matsyasana followed by Shavasana. Matsyasana is a fish pose. You can extend the elbows, extend the legs, place your palms underneath your hips. Now keep pushing the weight to the elbows as you arch your upper body back, like a fish diving back. Keep the lower body on the mat. Just arch your upper body. Visualize your diving fish diving backwards, opening up your throat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And whenever you're ready, lie down completely on the mat and going into Shavasana. Heels in, toes out. Close your eyes. Palms facing up. Only thing you will be doing in the Shavasana is while you're completely resting like a dead body, only thing you're doing is belly breathing. And you're not doing it intentionally. Unintentionally, you're doing a very slow, calm, relaxed breathing. Otherwise, every cell, every tissue, every muscle, every bone, every fiber in your body is resting. Almost like you're in the Yoga Nidra, almost like you're in the dead body pose. Pretend the vast stillness, silence within your inner consciousness as you go into the deep Shavasana. You're not falling asleep. This is not a sleeping pose. This is not you falling into the sleep. This is more attentive, meditative, relaxed, resting pose. This is not unconscious mind. This is consciously, mindfully going into deep relaxation state. Almost like if you prolong this into this state of mind, it will go into samadhi. From the meditation, it will go into samadhi. Slowly come out of the Shavasana, wiggle your fingers, bring your awareness back to the physical body. And slowly hug your knees to the chest, roll on to the left side. If you have no high BP or if you have a normal BP, if you have high BP, roll on to the opposite side, the right side, like baby in the mother's womb. And slowly, with support of one hand, slowly sit up. So we almost come close to the end of the class. So here we're going to do one pranayama and then one meditative pose. So use a blanket, sit on a blanket comfortably. Let's go into bed. Sukhasana, a lotus, half lotus. Let's do Anuloma Viloma and then we do meditation at the end. Anuloma Viloma is alternate nostril breathing. Use your right hand, fold your two index fingers, keep them at the root of the thumb, and then close your right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Now using your ring finger, close the left nostril as well. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. And when you're ready, open the right nostril by releasing the thumb. Exhale through the right nostril. So now prepare to inhale through the right nostril. Close both nostrils. Hold the breath. And open your left nostril, taking the ring finger off the left nostril. Exhale through the left. After the pause, prepare to inhale through the left nostril. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. Prepare to open the right nostril, exhale to the right. So do this on your own, at your own pace, focusing on all four phases of the breath cycle. Inhaling, retention, exhaling, pausing, in between. So do this all four, equally emphasize all four phases as you do this Anuloma Viloma at your own pace. But normally advanced students can practice exhales are twice as long as inhales. You retain the breath twice as long as exhales. So the ratio is proportionate. How long you can hold the breath, how long you can pause and empty lungs. So it's advanced students can practice that Nadi Shuddhi. Others can just do simple, equal emphasis on all four phases of the breath. Next time when you inhale, exhale through the left nostril, that's when you stop. We're not doing it too long, but you can practice at home on your own. So now that the one pranayama we did, advanced students did on Nadi Shuddhi, beginners did the Anuloma Viloma. So now we will go into meditative state, meditative pose. You can chant, keep chanting a mantra like Sho on your inhale, Hum on your exhale, and go deeper in your consciousness, focusing on your inner consciousness, focusing on expression of the gratitude in the deep meditative state. Close your eyes, focus on the Ajna chakra, keep chanting the mantra on your inhale, Sho, on your exhale, Hum.
Palms into as we mudra close to the heart. Swasti Prajavyaya Paripalayanti Nyaye Marge Mahim Maheshan Om Go Brahmanebhyaya Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. With a deep gratitude, the expression of gratitude to all of you who joined the practice, and all the teachers, and all the practitioners. Namaste, have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be healthy. Bye everyone. Namaste.